Frank, how do you know if you spent a lot or a little today at the school cafeteria?
Sophia, I have no idea. How am I supposed to know something like that?
Oh, come on, Frank. We need to look at the price of each item we buy and see if the money we have can pay for everything we want to order. Just imagine getting to the supermarket checkout with a full cart and just then realize we don't have enough money to pay for all the groceries.
Oh, what a blooper.
But I'm sure Miss Macy will help us with this.
Hello, everyone. How was your snack?
Hi, Miss Macy. Frank spent the whole recess trying to understand what the cafeteria lady explained about the amount he spent on his snack. Now he's all upset because he doesn't get it.
But that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. About our money and the Brazilian currency. We're going to learn how to know if we're spending a lot or a little when we buy things. And did you know that the real is made up of units? Look. To form 1 unit of real, we have to think of a set made up of 100 equal parts. Like a bag containing 100 identical cubes. Each of these parts is called a cent, which means 1 part of 100. It's like if each cube we take from the bag represents 1 cent. And if we put together all 100 cents, we have 1 real. Cool, isn't it?
Miss Macy, the cafeteria lady, told me that the cheese bread costs $4.50. How do I represent that amount?
Let's do it, Frank. First, you need to understand how we represent money in numerical form. For example, the cheese bread costs $4.50. We write it like this. First the 4, now in place of and, we use a comma, and finally, the 50, representing the cents. But to show that it's an amount of money, we need to use a special symbol called the $sign, represented by this symbol here. Next to it, we use the R, the initial letter of real. So, in numerical form, we have 4 reais and 50 cents. See that before the comma, we have the value in reais, and after the comma, the cents.
Now I get it.
Nice, Frank. But let's check to see if you really understood it. You see, I love that small chocolate that costs 1 real and 20 cents at the cafeteria. Can you form this amount using the following real coins? 10 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents, and 1 real?
That's easy, Miss Macy. 120, or better, 1 real and 20 cents, can be made with 1 real coin and 2 10-cent coins. And we write it like this. We use the money symbol, the number 1 for 1 real, the comma to separate, and then the number 20 for the cents.
That's perfect, Frank.
But we could also use 2 50-cent coins and 2 10-cent coins, or...
Look, Frank, we already understand there are so many possibilities. Congratulations.
Very well, kids. Next challenge. If I want to exchange this 50 real bill for other bills, keeping the same value using 5, 10, and 20 real bills, what are the possible combinations?
I know this one, Miss Macy. I know it.
So come on, tell us your combinations.
Your 50 real bill equals 5 10 real bills.
Or 2 20 real bills and 1 10 real bill.
Or also 2 20 real bills and 5 2 real bills.
Or 10 5 real bills.
Wow! I'm so proud you really understood how to use money.
Now I understand how much the food cost and how I can use bills and coins to pay for my recess snack.
That's right. And you can still save by putting the change in a piggy bank. How about that? Well, kids, that's it for today. See you next class. Bye!